FlossTube, my name's Barbie. Welcome to my channel. Today, instead of doing kind of a normal FlossTube video of showing you what I'm working on or any new designs that I have or things that I've bought, I am just going to show you all of my things that I have stitched for fall and Halloween or that have been given to me as gifts. I didn't realize how much I actually had until I went around my house and started collecting everything. So my house looks really bare right now because all my pretty decorations are scattered around me right now to show you. So I'm going to just show you. I will give you a few details maybe. I'm not going to talk a lot about it each one because I don't want this video to last forever. But if you see something you like, maybe it will inspire you to go get it or to stitch something that maybe you have in your stash that you forgot about. So let's go. So this is Sunflower Manor by Hands On Design, and I stitched it on I think 16 count black Aida or charcoal Aida, one of the two. It is on an Aida. Pro tip, put black felt behind it and then you won't see the holes. I love this one. I love how it turned out. The frame is from Michaels. I got it a couple years ago. I think they might still have it, but I'm not for sure. Another one that kind of goes with that, this lives nearby, is this other Hands On Design. I think it was Hands On Design or else it's a Priscilla and Chelsea stitching with the housewives. Obviously that one was drawn. The last one was one that Priscilla drew and Kathy charted before Priscilla had her own. You get it. Okay. Anyway, this was stitched by my lovely friend Helen. It was part of an exchange we did last year, 2 years ago. I can't remember. We've done several exchanges now. So it matches perfect. I love it. And it stays by the other sunflowers. Another fall piece that can stay out for a long time is this one. This is one of my new designs. It's called Aster Abode. I like asters. So there you go. You can find this in my Etsy shop. Like I said, it is new, but I like to have this out too. Some of these, obviously, you're going to see are my designs, but a lot of them are not. Here we go. This is Autumn Glory. This is another design by me. Came out a couple years ago. There's a whole set of 4 of these, or 1 for each season. So that's that. My foray into punch needle. Pick your own pumpkin. Another of my designs. Comes in 2 colors. I hang up the white. Something that is not mine is Lizzie Kate. I think it was just called Seasons, and it came with 4 of these. This frame I got at Target years and years ago in their party area, and I just do the good old lovely finishing magnet trick and swap them out. And this stays in my living room with a different season all the time. I've got a little pumpkin pin keep pillow. I love this little pillow. I love the lady dot on the back. This is one of my designs that goes with one of my favorite things I've ever designed. This is fresh picked pumpkins. And again, this hangs up from September all the way through November until I put up Christmas. And I love it. These are my fall colors. This is my fall color palette. Love, love, love. Another one of my designs. So apparently I like to stitch my own fall stuff, but I stitch other people's Halloween. This is fall monograms. And I finished it on a wooden pumpkin. It was actually a jack-o'-lantern from Dollar Tree. And just cut sticky board to the shape, hot glued it on, added a little felt leaf, and backed it with felt as well. See, you can see, there's the jack-o'-lantern. But when it's out, you can't see that, so who cares? And the last one of my just fall, I believe, yes, is 5 little pumpkins that I made years ago, and I still love it. I can't remember where I got this pumpkin from, but it was a wood pumpkin cutout that I painted and stained, and I love this one too. I love pumpkins. If you've followed me on Instagram for a while, you know I have an entire giant tub just full of fake pumpkins. Now, I was a good girl this year. I got rid of some of my fake pumpkins, but my children stole them before they got to the garbage can, so now those fake pumpkins are in their room. But I'm pretty sure they're going to go in the trash because they're ones I painted and they stuck together and they look kind of like a hot mess. Anyway, I love pumpkins, in case you didn't notice. Let's do some Halloween. So again, as I mentioned, Helen and Misty and I have done some gift exchanges. So this was a gift from Misty that blows my mind because that is ridiculously tiny and I don't know how she can even see that. But what a cool finish. I'm not quite sure who the designer is, but it's awesome. So that is out and in a safe place where my children cannot get it. I also have a free design, and oh, for the life of me, I can't remember who gave it. You can find it online. I don't know. I won't even try saying anything because I can't remember, but it's called, I think, Witch Silhouette maybe. And so I stitched this years ago and just added some lace at the bottom and put it in a frame, and I love it. I love silhouettes, so it's right up my alley. Sorry about all the bending and leaning, but that's where my piles are. Another gift exchange gift from Helen this time that's finished extremely cute is this one. It might be, it looks like a Bent Creek or a Trilogy or a Heart and Hand or a something along those lines. I don't know which, but I love the way she finished it. Very, very cute. We're moving along. Maybe I need to slow down a little and talk about these more, but I don't know what else to say. They're all adorable. They're all cute. They all are in my house for Halloween. What else can I say? This is a new finish. There you go. I'll say that. This is a brand new finish that I just did for my son. Now, I own a lot of Frosted Pumpkin stitchery patterns. If you watched my last floss tube, you already saw this and I talked about it a little bit. Frosted Pumpkin lends itself very well to mixing and matching their designs. So a few years ago, I started stitching the Pen Pals series where they're like little stamps for my older two kids. This was actually even before I had my third. And I'm just now getting around to starting doing some for his. Part of the reason I waited is it's kind of fun to see, or at least for me, and this project. I like to see what my kids' personalities are or the things they like and then try to incorporate them into the Pen Pal design. So I might stitch the original Pen Pal design, how the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery designed it. I might completely change it. I might invent my own using their characters and some of their designs from different things that they've created over the years. I just kind of am free with it to make it personal to my child. So this one I just finished, and as you can see, it's Frankenstein. There you go. So my youngest son, he loves the pumpkin patch. We go every week right now while it's open. So I had to put a pumpkin in there, and he loves candy corn. So that's something that, you know, years down the road when I can look at these, I want to remember that about him as a 4-year-old, that he loved candy corn. He couldn't actually, he goes to speech because he can't make his hard k sound very well. So it was for a while handy horn, but now we're kind of substituting that T sound. So sometimes it's tandy torn, but at any rate, it's cute. And so we put candy corn in the corner there. So that's for my son. This one is my daughter's. She wanted a cupcake witch. And again, these are all designs that are from other designs by Frosted Pumpkin. I think she was in, or something similar to this witch is in, what is it called? Halloween Town, Mysterious Halloween Town. You'll see it in a minute. And so was this guy. So I've just kind of like borrowed elements from that. This one I think is more true to the original Halloween Pen Pal stamp. I just added in a, maybe I did both of these. I don't know. I altered it in some way, but little Dracula for my oldest. So I am going to one of these days fully finish these, or someone else will for me. I have an idea how, so coming soon. Let's keep on with some witchy Halloween. This one is one of my designs. It came out last year. It's a little sewing box called Witches Make Stitches. And as a companion piece to this, I had to explain this a couple times because I think a lot of people missed it last year. So if that's you, here's your explanation. As I was stitching this, she's got her hoop there. I kept thinking, well, what would a witch stitch? Well, she's clearly old-fashioned, so it'd be back in the day, so she'd probably stitch a sampler, right? So here's the sampler that I created to go with that of what this witch is stitching. So this is called Louise Holden, 1837, a witch's sampler. Does it scream fall Halloween? Not necessarily. But I do feel like it is a little bit more those fall colors, kind of the oranges, greens, purples, browns, blacks, that kind of thing. But I do leave this up most of the year because I like it that much. But the story of why she would be stitching this in particular, so she's, a lot of times people that were witches were just knowledgeable about herbal plants and medicinal plants. At least, you know, some of them were. So I made this and incorporated this little verse that I came up with skilled hands and strong wills, use thy nature to mend thy ills, all about healing. And every plant in here is medicinal. So you've got marigolds, oak, birch, echinacea, cattails, mint, lamb's ear, blueberries, and cranberries. And Louise, I just made her up. And I was 37. So that's why I got 1837. Now you know how the mind of a designer works. So those are some more of the fall and Halloween stuff. I got a few more, cruising right along. I hope you're keeping notes because this is moving fast. I got a preschool pickup here real soon, so I got to wrap this up. This one I love. This is finished so cute. This is why I need to like send my stuff out for finishing because I can't do it like this. This is from one of the Prairie Schoolers. Misty stitched this for one of our exchanges. Look how cute. Look at that little, I love that little pumpkin charm. Isn't that adorable? It's got like cute stuff on the back. So again, this hangs in a place where my kids can't ruin it. And I love it. 3 more. We're moving. I don't dilly-dally, people. Last 3, they're on the floor. Let me pick them up. They're all framed pieces. In no particular order. Just lean them against my chair. Here is the aforementioned Halloween Town. This was one of the first Halloween things I stitched. It's been up in my house every Halloween for many years now. I love the sparkly fabric. Yep, there's the little witch. See? I just made her look like my daughter and not green. And there's Frankenstein. And I took the pumpkin and the bird. So, yeah. Pretty easy to customize and mix and match those things. I did change. I do remember the top of this building was something else. And I didn't like it. I think it was like a big sign, maybe. I can't even remember. But I designed that instead because I just liked that it was not a big block of color or something. I don't know. Anywho, there's that, framed at Michael's. Well, not most. Everything you see that has been professionally framed is framed at Michael's because that's what I have in town. And they do a good job. This is Satsuma Street Halloween Cat. Love the colors on this one. Sorry about the glare. That's somewhat better. I did use the called for DMC and the called for fabric. The only change I made on this one, there's some like wiggly clouds in the sky that I decided to take out. I love the shading on the pumpkins and I love her trees. I love the whole thing. It's just cute. So there's that. And last, that was I think my most recent Halloween finish, aside from the little Frankenstein guy. I think I finished this summer of 2020. It was one of those whips that I was like, get it done. And I did. And that is, what was it called? Black Cat Society Stitch Along? I don't know why my voice got so high. Yeah, it's Barbara Anna. It's Black Cat something stitch along. You can get it on Creative Poppy. I know that's where I got my downloads. It was a stitch along that came in multiple parts. It still comes, I think you have to buy it in the 3 sections. I made a few changes. You catch that theme. Pretty much everything. I'm like, I made changes. But I think that's okay. I know for me as a designer, if you get any of my stuff and you change it up to fit your needs, go for it. That doesn't bother me at all. I love that you're being creative and that something that I made can help inspire your creativity. I'm all about it. So I don't think these other designers mind. At least I hope they don't. It's meant as no offense. It's just how I like to do things. I think on this originally it's like one side is all oranges and one side's all yellow, and I rather mixed them up and made them 3 different colors just because I liked it better that way. And I think there were some like ABC 1, 2, 3 in some of the hills, and I got rid of that. So yeah, very, very cute, very fun. Whew. Did you keep up? Did you see something that you would like to stitch? If you did, let me know. I hope you take the time maybe to make one of these videos. Maybe you already have and I'm just really behind on my floss tube watching. But I would like to thank Steph, Lindy Stitches, for inspiring this idea. I know she showed what was in her autumn Halloween tub and it was really fun. So thank you, Steph. And I think that is it. I gotta go get my preschooler and show him his new little Frankenstein that he gets to have in his room. Even unfinished like that. Yes, we're going to display it. I will see you guys another time. Until then, enjoy all of your own fall and Halloween stitching in your house, and I'll see you next time. Bye.